because the way you
Hey,
walk,
ready?
just because the way you talk. You know what I'm saying? Niggas that hate you,
Ready.
niggas that hate you just because you got a better car, better ride, better house, better hoe,
I don't blame you.
better clothes. Much love for up above from all my niggas. One time for my nigga Brad, my little cousin up there in Chicago. I see you, boy.
Come on in.
Hey, yo, Bobby, that's my cousin out there in Memphis, man. I see you, boy. You showing love. And what? My niggas down there in Duval County. All you niggas that showing love, man. I love y'all too.
Well, man, I'm at a party lounge, man. The party
Let's go.
lounge.
Yeah, part
Don't
twice.
get up, wash your face, brush your teeth, man.
Part twice.
Get on this money.
Word.
You blaze up on the boy.
Shout out to all my haters once again.
Oh, you ladies, oh, you rolling up. I know what's up.
Gotta love you, haters.
You know I'm smoking.
So,
Hold on, if you get disconnected, I'm gonna call you right back. Hold on.
okay.
You know I'm smoking. Oh, it sound good. Yeah, we sound crisp, baby. Disconnected, I'm gonna call you right back.
How we on pump that? Good. Yes, sir. Ski. Word, big dog.
Oh, it sound good. Yeah, we sound crisp, baby. Disconnected, I'm gonna call you right back.
Yo, good. What are you up tonight?
Hey, mic check.
Yes, sir. Ski. On the 6th and Reed. Word, big dog.
Oh, it sound good. Yeah, we sound crisp, baby.
Call you right now. Yo.
Hey, look, let's go and crank this shit up, man.
Do what we do, man.
Yeah, it's me. It's always gonna be me. Part twice, never nice. In this motherfucker with my cuz, Master Bradford. Hey, man, introduce yourself, man.
Yes, sir, man. You know, I'm the critically acclaimed. You know the name. Nah,
Hey,
man,
talking to your microphone, G.
Nah, I'm Master Bradford, man. I made a pop shit with my big cuz, man.
Tell them where you from, though.
Oh, man, the ever so great Inglewood community, south side of Chicago. You know how we coming, man.
Give them a little bit of your resume, man. What kind of you an athlete? What you do?
Oh, man, you know, former athlete, you know. Just a phenomenal athlete. You know what I mean? There's nothing I really wasn't good at. You know, pick up a bat, good at baseball. You know what I'm saying?
Would you play
Basketball.
You played a little organized ball when you was younger, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I started playing organized basketball. You know, about 5 years old.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I always played with the big boys, man. You know, I always played 2-3 grades ahead, and 2-3, you know, age groups ahead, man. Crazy nice with the field. So, you know, just an athlete, all around athlete. You know, basketball your favorite sport growing up.
Yeah, so it's safe.
Coming up in the Bulls era.
Yeah, it's safe to say that you went to like camps to get your skills right. Like,
Yes, sir.
talk about that.
Yeah, well, you know, the fundamentals of, you know, sports and everything, it starts, you know, with the organized game, I guess, so to speak. So, with that, you know, you just start the kids off young, man, teaching the fundamentals, and I was privileged to have, you know, great mentors and teachers around me, and they you know, drilled the fundamentals of me and into me of the game, you know what I mean? Pause. But you know what I'm saying? Like that was key to, I guess, right now, what I know about the game of basketball or just sports in general, you know what I mean?
Okay,
because you're taught technicality early, you tend to get better at that over the years because it's just a fundamental approach to whatever it is that you like.
Yeah, I don't mean to cut you off, cuz, but I was saying that, and I was asking you about what you played as a youth in sports, because with black folks being in poverty, it's kind of hard for a parent to put their kids through baseball, which is the sport that we used to really dominate. And it's easier to put your kids in basketball and football because it don't really take that much burden on the parent pocket. And I got my video deleted earlier by YouTube because, you know what I'm saying, it was really some potent shit, but I re-dropped that motherfucker, man, about the Negro Leagues, you know what I'm saying, and how Jackie Robinson came into the league, but he really won the best player, and a lot of black folks was like, man, how the fuck he get the shot? They supposed to put Satchel Paige in the league, but they took my video off because I showed some shit about drug cheats, you know what I'm saying, like Canelo Alvarez and Tyson Fury. It was really the Tyson Fury that got him. They talking about I had Showtime Sports on the logo or whatever. But nigga, I'm just telling the truth. You know what I'm saying? So I was to make a long story short. That's the reason why it ain't too many black folks in baseball now, because the cost and the fees and the shit is boring as hell. You know what I'm saying? They trying to find ways to make it more interesting. You know what I'm saying?
All right, well, I guess my point of view, it's no different. And I guess I'm a conspiracy theorist at heart, if you say so. But I like to think us not playing baseball is that was done diabolically to the neighborhoods of the inner cities across America. Like, you got to think, my boy, like ain't no baseball diamonds in the cities no more. Ain't no green grass, no nothing, nowhere in the cities no more around America. So you got to think that's the most popular sport that probably can net you, the highest growth residually out of any professional sport.
Right, because you can play longer.
So what I just said earlier, like you can talk technicality, fundamentals earlier of any sport, of anything, pretty much anything you do. You know what I'm saying? You get 10,000 hours. Niggas shoot jump shots like nobody else can. You know what I'm saying? Because guess what? We used to have basketball courts everywhere in the neighborhoods. Now, guess what? Ain't no more basketball courts in the neighborhoods.
And I'm glad you went to basketball, bro, because I was watching ESPN and they was trying to figure out who was to blame for the Dallas Mavericks downfall, and I'm like, man, I need my cuz on this one. So man, who you think is to blame for Dallas? Is it your boy or is it your boy? Because I don't know who your boy is, so I don't want to say that Kyrie is your boy when he's not.
Yeah, no, Cat, that's the homie, man. I fucks with his game. He's a phenomenal, ball handler. And I think that you have two ball-dominant individuals that need the ball in their hand all the time. So you tend to not have a balanced offense when you're going against teams that you need balanced offense against. So for me, I think that's why the win streaks with them will be typical what it is right now. Up and down, going 3-game losing streak. You know what I'm saying? Because they playing hot potato with the ball. You know what I'm saying? Next game, Kyrie on. Next game, Luka on. Kyrie off. Luka off. You know what I'm saying? It's just a exchange of two individuals that need the ball in their hands more than one another. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
At the end of the day, I think that's what it is. And Jason Kidd, my boy, he ain't gonna be around too much longer.
So you still ain't you? So you good?
He can't coach school.
Hey, you not answering the question though, cuz.
Well, I ain't tiptoeing around. I mean, I can't play no. I mean, I personally think that's the blame for their downfall. Their downfall is that they too ball dominant.
But if you had to, if
I had to pick, it'll be Luka. I mean, you got to think, man. What's the kid in New York. You know what I'm saying? They went ahead and paid him his money. Jalen Brunson, yeah, point guard in New York. So you got to think he was playing with Luka previous year, and he was having a breakout year. You know what I mean? But the attention is solely on the white boy. So you got to you got to give it to the motherfucker who got the green light. You know what I'm saying? So
okay, so this what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take the race out of it. You know what I'm saying? Because we ain't finna do that right now. But ball player to ball player, who's the best ball player, Kyrie or Luka?
Oh, Kyrie hands down.
Okay,
Kyrie's the best talent.
So let's get that understood, right?
Mm-hmm.
Kyrie is the best ball player out of both of them, right? So we gonna rewind back to when LeBron went to Miami, right? And D Wade was on the team. It was D Wade's team, right?
Mm-hmm.
What happened though?
D Wade.
It was D Wade's team, but everybody knew it was LeBron's team when he got there. Same scenario. So when you look,
they don't have enough time in jail either. So
right. So when you look at Dallas right now, you gotta understand Kyrie got a chip. You know what I'm saying? He done played with LeBron, nigga. He done had his own team. He done been through all the phases that Luka ain't never ever went through.
Yeah, he ain't even touched that yet.
Nigga, this my team now. You know what I'm saying? But Luka and the coaches and the powers that be don't want Kyrie to be that nigga, man.
Nah, it's.
I feel like Luka need to take a step back. Let the team run through Kyrie.
Her sponsorship, big dog, that ain't gonna happen.
That's what I'm telling you. So this shit ain't gonna work.
Nah, it's not gonna work. You got to think Kyrie up for a bag this summer. If he continues to play out the season, you got to think the first half of the season, Kyrie he gave the league hell. You know what I'm saying? Just his whole situation. So the second half of the season, what we looking at? We're looking at an all-star. No problems. He give you all-star numbers. He's competing every night at a high level. You know what I'm saying? He's no problem in the media. So now this summer, he's up for a big bag. He's free agent this summer, I believe. And he's up for a big bag. So at the end of the day, Kai, he gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't harbor on the fact that Kyrie's stuck in Dallas right now. You know what I'm saying? Like this just temporary. Like you got to think. I be on Twitter, so I look at motherfuckers' tweets and I'm like a computer too, man. So my memory be like, oh, that nigga said that. So he's made it vocal that LA is next up, baby. And I ain't saying that because I'm a homer. You know what I'm saying?
And that's the next question. So since they fucking up in Dallas, what is his contract like in Dallas? Is it a 1-year deal?
No, he's still on the same contract he was with the Nets.
So how much longer he got
traded.
How much longer he got on that?
He's a free agent. He goes on a free agency this summer.
So boom. So he really don't want to be in Dallas.
He don't want to be in Dallas. He can sign it. That's what I'm saying. So it's one of the things where you're not looking at a career move like Dallas is home. What may happen is if there's not a market out there for him, Dallas may be the only place for him. He might be have to sit his ass in Dallas. You know what I'm saying? But if that's the case, I believe Mark Cuban will do right by him. You know what I'm saying? He got to pack the house. So now, with that being said, now he got to go spend some real money. Now you got to keep Kyrie, and you got to build around Luka.
That's a lot of money, bro.
That's a lot of money. So you gotta think if that's a route that Mark Cuban and the Mavs want to take. But
man, hey, listen, I respect Mark, man. I respect Mark because Mark be trying to pull stunts to get them chips, bro. He knew damn well that was gonna be a lot of money trying to get both of them boys on the same team, man.
Yeah, I mean they I think he cleared some cap, and you know he gave us some frivolous pieces. You know what I'm saying? So at the end, I think he broke even for.
I think he gonna try to convince Kyrie to stay, man, with a big check, bro.
Yeah, and like I said, that may be, you know, one of the options Kyrie had is something. But you know, Kyrie, he's a free spirit, so you know, he's unpredictable in what, you know, we may perceive he does, as far as, you know, his decision to go where he want to go to something. So you'd be like, man, Kyrie going to LA, Kyrie gonna stay in Dallas. Man, Kyrie might fuck around and go play basketball in Mykonos, Greece, some goddamn well, man.
So
kiss this shit goodbye. You know what I mean? Like, you just never know. You never know. He's a free spirit like that. So off of Kyrie and on to the rest of the NBA, who you think winning it all this year? Oh man, it's a gridlock in the West right now. I don't know if you're familiar with the
Hey, listen, I wanted to ask you this because I was watching some shit today, and they was like, if the Lakers get their shit together, this the type of team that LeBron take to the chip. Yeah, it's over the years. This is like over the years, this team that they traded for the second half of the season, this has been like the most prototypical type of team that LeBron usually carries. But we ain't talking about LeBron year 15. We ain't talking about LeBron year 10. We ain't talking about LeBron year 5. We talking about LeBron year 20, my guy. So at the end of the day, I think this little injury that he had, it gave my boy a little time off to kind of like just get all his faculties back together and come back for a little run. But he have to pace himself, man. It's not no slow down game no more. So the game is predicated on pace. So when you got LeBron stopping the ball, you know, massaging the ball, rubbing that motherfucker, man, as soon as he missed that motherfucker, them young boys are taking that ball flying up the court. So now you got to think, do LeBron want to take off and run back? You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to really think about it. That's any athlete that has played the game. They know, nigga, you play pickup basketball, nigga. You keep missing shots, you gotta keep running. You gonna be like, man, all right, man. And what do you expect from a 20-year veteran? I'm glad you said that, cause listen. I'm glad you said on his body and his knees. You know I'm glad you said that, because this goes into some of the shit is kind of like impossible to believe that, you know, motherfuckers think that he can still do. Almost like, hey, listen. Do you think LeBron should retire? No, because. But whoa! Before you say that, remember what you just said. You said the man needs, how you expect him to keep doing that? The man ain't played in like, what, how many games? 13, 19 games? Nah. How many games he ain't played? He just came back. Yeah, he just came back. He missed like, how many games he missed? About 2 weeks. So about 10 games. I don't know. I think he missed more, bro. I'm gonna have to look into that. I'm gonna have to Google that. But hey, he missed a lot of games, bro. The man, hey. Yeah, February 6th and February 3rd when he broke the record. Yeah. He trying to push for one more chip. That's why he resting as much as he can, goddamn it. Yeah. But look, that's not something that's not practiced in the NBA. You gotta think what they just come out with, or what the commissioner just say, man, we're gonna start finding you motherfuckers for load management, right? Bruh, that shit, I don't like that shit, bro. So when we talk about LeBron, like, nah, nigga, we talking about nigga in year 20. So if he resting up, playing it smart, like, man, let me rest up for this run. You know what I'm saying? Hey, cuz. Speak up these games out. So big, because you got a nigga like Steph Curry. Steph Curry did this 4 years in a row, my boy. Cuz, that's cool and all, but for the fans that's paying these tickets, man, niggas want to come to the game and see you play. Yeah, but that's look, you got to think, though. LeBron year 20 is different from anybody else, because you got to think, my guy, he's been
healthy his whole career. They say he ain't never played 82 games, but what's the difference between 82 and 79 games? So now we talking about a guy that's been healthy and played all his games his whole career. Bron ain't took no days off, bro. That's not the player he is, and that's not his history. So when we talking about players like Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, these dudes are injury prone. So when you look at Steph Curry and KD, these dudes have had actual.
Hey, keep cooking, homie. I'm finna go get my cigar. Keep cooking.
Yeah, you good? These guys have had actual season-ending injuries to the point where you have to look at them and be like, damn, man, where's your durability? You niggas get paid all this money. Where's your durability? Like Big Dog just said, he don't like it because you niggas get paid all this money, y'all don't show up. But the flip side of them not showing up because of just say regular physical elements, flu or hangover, whatever they got going on, family, whatever. You have to be healthy to be on the floor, my guy. So if these guys are not healthy getting on the floor, man, what are we paying these up? You know what I'm saying?
I got a real deep question, because even though LeBron don't be playing all the time, do the ratings still high in the NBA?
Yeah, it go like this, because it's called, you got small market cities and you got big market cities. So LA will be considered a big market city. New York will be considered a big market city. Chicago will be considered a big market city. Miami, Phoenix, those are the big market cities. So when you're looking at the ratings, like the general game, the ratings have went down because it's just a bad brand of basketball. But when you got these big market teams like Lakers and so on, the fans come out, bro. You have a dedicated fan base. So you have to look at population. You got to look at just proximity and all that. Money wise, you do your some research. You'll look at the shit. You be like, damn, nigga, everybody at these LA games, these niggas papered up.
Yeah.
You feel me? Everybody at these Warriors games papered up.
It's all about the money game, man. And this
come on, bro.
And this my next question, though. This my next question because all the top athletes in the NBA are black, basically. That's getting all the money, right? This my next question. What would the NBA be without black people? Take all the niggas out the NBA and let's try to market all Luka, and who would be left in the NBA? Like what good who will have a good team? Who will have a good team without no niggas? If you took all the niggas out the NBA, what team would still go to the playoffs and win a championship? Which one?
Okay, that's a wild question, but it wouldn't be no NBA without no niggas. Like, we put the soul in a lot of shit. You know what I mean? Like without just the struggle. The struggle make the shit beautiful. Like, you don't get the brand of basketball that we got nowadays without the playground. You feel me? I read a book back in the day by Rick Tellender. I want to say Heaven's a Playground, I believe. And it's this white man, he pretty much documented basketball from his earliest beginnings on the playground to New York. You know what I mean? And he just went back and did his history. That's how I know about Earl to Go Manigault. Doc, what's my boy, Pee Wee, Kirkland, all those dudes from that era, right? So now when you get to the evolution of the game of basketball, you see these white boys that didn't have that in their game until it was till the game became progressive, meaning that it was shown on television and the internet. And now, this shit is shown in short reels. So for me, as the athlete, I watched the evolution of just athleticism. So now you got white boys doing shit that niggas been doing for decades, and not decades, forever. You know what I mean? And you have to ask yourself, like, yo, y'all wouldn't have. You wouldn't have none of these. You didn't get these moves in suburbia America, my nigga. You got these shits on the playground of the ghettos. So when you talk about, you know, what would the NBA be without niggas? Shit would be nothing. Shit, nigga, every move Luka Doncic has in his bag come from a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Only motherfucker, and you know, Bird as well. Like Bird, his
Bird admits it. Bird said, hey, listen, when they had the white boys guarding Bird used to get mad. He was like, man, why y'all got this white boy guarding me, man?
Yeah.
Hey, but look, I wanted to say that to transition into my next question is not. I don't really have to ask the next question. What would the NBA be without white people?
Without white people?
Without no Bird, without no what you call him, Bob Cousy.
It wouldn't be no. It wouldn't be.
Would it hurt it? Would it hurt it?
Yeah, it would have hurt it. It would have hurt. We wouldn't have a game that we looking at today without no white people, and that's just being, fair. You know what I'm saying, on this particular topic. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to get it twisted.
That's your opinion. That's your opinion.
But just being fair, if you didn't have, you just gotta think overall, man. Everybody talk about funk. I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna get you. Everybody talk about them people, them small hats, right? In their hands in, you know, the entertainment industry and, you know, the sports and entertainment industry now. It's been like that since the beginning of time, but when has niggas ever handled their affairs in modern times at a high level? You know what I mean? When you know, we could say Black Wall Street, et cetera, all that cool stuff, whatever. But we're talking about organized professional leagues, this, that, the third. Not saying that we didn't have a Negro League and all that cool stuff, but we're talking about the sustainability of it over the years and the fact that, you know, we have over 50 plus years now post-segregation, and we still don't have our own collective league. So now you got to think, the small hats are kind of cold at what they do. So if anything, like Farrakhan always, like Farrakhan has quoted before, you know, study the white man. Don't be the white man, but study the white man. You know what I mean? So when you talk about a league without white people, you don't have a league. You don't have a league. So at the end of the day, I feel like you kind of have to have that. Had to have that synchronicity to have the sports and entertainment to be elevated on the levels that it is now. It's the same way, you know, it is like it is today. Like, you know, you can go the independent route. You know what I'm saying?
And see, I'm gonna agree with you to a point, because you couldn't have the NBA without the Bird and the Magic rivals. That was magic.
Nah.
That rivalry. Listen, that rivalry. I remember when I was little, right? And my mama used to take me over her boyfriend's house when they was playing in the finals. And niggas ain't never been to LA in their life was rooting for motherfucking Magic. It was just a black and a white thing.
Yeah,
you understand what I'm saying? But yeah, man. So you had them type of magic moments, man. And Bird was a hell of a player. So you got some white boys out there that can really ball. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think the NBA, I don't really think the NBA would take a real damage. I think it'll be better. I mean, I wouldn't say better. I think if it wasn't no racism in basketball, the Globetrotters, which was an actual team back in the early days, they had Wilt Chamberlain and everybody on that team. You know what I'm saying? But they didn't ever get the shot, so they got commercialized. And then it turned into like a clown team. But we had the best ball players, even in the ABA. You know, they didn't when they merged it, that's when it really got heated. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, you had Dr. J and everybody in the ABA. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't the NBA, but it was the ABA. That was like the nigga league. That was like the nigga league. You know what I'm saying? But like if there was no racism and we could have really competed with, you know what I'm saying, the Celtics back in the '60s with some black teams. I'm just a fantasy type of nigga because I would want to see a Celtic team go against them Globetrotter teams back in them days.
Yeah. They early on they had that. I think like the early 1900s. You know, I'm a basketball, you know, nut. You feel me? Nerd when it comes to it. I know the Harlem Globetrotters. They did play the Boston Celtics, but they lost. You know what I'm saying? I think they lost. They played, and I think they played.
I'm gonna have to research that, but you know the Globetrotters were one of the best teams ever, man.
Yeah, you know, come on, man. You know, I know my work, man. We actually got a cousin Homer, out of Chicago, the Chicago area. He was actually made it on the Harlem Globetrotters, I think in early 60s, late 50s, early 60s, something like that. I gotta look it up again, man. But he's actually in the Illinois Basketball Hall of Fame. So like when it comes down to like just the team, you know, just the history of the game and things like that, man. Nah, I ain't taking nothing away from none of that. But when it comes to actual business, like you can't take away, you know, that influence on that has elevated the game, because you got to think, like you said, Magic and Bird, you know, that was something that Stern wanted. You feel me? Like the league needed that. Like no Bird, no Magic and Bird, no Michael Jordan. You feel me?
It was always a black and white thing, though. With that, that rivalry, it was a black against white thing.
You got to look at if you haven't checked it out, you got to look at the series Showtime, and it pretty much you know go over a lot of the play on the black and white thing and how, you know, the league, they needed that. They
still do. They still looking for the great white hype.
Yeah.
They've been doing that shit since forever, though.
Yeah.
That's why they trying to crown Luka Doncic.
Yeah, and this is the thing about Luka, you know what I'm saying? He a cold white boy. Don't get me wrong.
Cold. Don't get me wrong. He cold, but they trying to crown. They trying to find one. They like maybe he's the one.
This is the thing about Luka. He's a fat boy. You know what I'm saying? And it's one thing about being an athlete or anybody that fuck with anything like just hands on with people, where you gotta touch people and grapple or just any, you know, physiques. So you could look at that man's physique, you could eye test. Like, he doesn't have a body that's gonna hold up 20 years like a LeBron James. He's not gonna break all those records and go on pace to be the next great thing. That nigga, he one Twinkie away from breaking the fucking scale, man. So at the end of the day, man, he doesn't have the physical makeup to sustain that level of play and contact over the years, like, you know, the LeBrons and I even go to KD's, bro. Like, that's a lot of wear and tear on the body, and, you know, so we talking genetics, so that basically answered my first question about whose fault is it on the Dallas team, because we already established that Kyrie is the superior player. Yeah, no doubt.
Luka Doncic, Luka in the way over there. He need to be a role player, nigga. That's what I told about Jalen Brunson, man. Like that kid can ball, man. In New York, ended up giving him a bag. Like, they gave him a bag because he can actually hoop, and he can coexist with another power forward that can that's a stretch power forward. That's a stretch 4, stretch 3. So Luka is the problem. Let me clarify some shit for people that think I'm a racist. What I told you before I went to prison, when you was going through some shit.
Oh, far like who the fuck with?
Yeah.
Oh, no doubt, man. My big cuz, man, big brother, man. He you know, he laid some cold game on me, man. Kept me from behind the walls, man. Kept me, you know, on the right path, my head on straight, man, out there.
But what I said about niggas.
Yeah. I'm about to get to it. He gave me some cold game, man. He told me, you know, man, you better off in this shit, man. You fuck with the Dread, you fuck with old Migo. We get your old white boy, man. And you know, one of them old good white boys you can trust, man. And I follow suit. You feel me? Like I follow suit, man. I thank him to this day. You know what I'm saying? I salute, man. That helped me.
Everything is backwards, man. Listen, man. Everything is backwards. Everything is backwards. I'm trying to tell you. I told you that because it's true.
Yeah.
But it's backwards.
It's true. It's so bad. Yeah.
I tell people this shit all the time. I say niggas are the worst enemy of their own selves. Sometimes it's better to make business with the white guy and the Mexican and the dreadlock, because the niggas always, everything is backwards. When we supposed to be helping each other, you gotta stop fucking with niggas because you already know they got an ulterior motive. Now, see, I believe that every race should love each other's race. Like, if you white, there's nothing wrong with having white pride. I know you don't really watch a lot of boxing, but I'm a big boxing fan. You know what I'm saying? So it was a great fight on Saturday, man. And you know, David Benavidez fought Caleb Plant. And you know, he came out with his Mexican color flags on, and ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing. Listen, ain't nothing wrong with that. Then you had the clown ass nigga Cobra come out in the fight before, when you know he a nigga, he got yellow dye in his fucking hair. He come out with the Mexican color, Mexican sombrero, all that shit, trying to mock the people. You know what I'm saying? Nigga come out with some black shit on. They proud of it. They proud of they motherfucking people. It's cool. Listen, in boxing, it's cool to have Mexican pride, but when you try to have black pride, that's like you a villain now. You know what I'm saying? They try to make you a bad guy. And so my thing is, I like David Benavidez. He in like one of my top 10 pound for pound, right? You know what I'm saying? So when I watch the fight, I'm looking at the fight in my perspective, because I know he gonna beat the boy ass. Now I know Caleb Plant is a good boxer, and he quick on his feet. You understand what I'm saying? But listen, man, I be telling people they been having beef, and this is like a rival type fight, because they done almost got into a fight at the gym before and all this bullshit.
Okay. So he ran down on him.
So check this out. You know about that gym life, nigga. When you at the gym, nigga, you see everything, even if it ain't got nothing to do with you. So if you in the gym and you peeping a nigga game, oh, this nigga got a jump shot, right?
Yeah.
So when you get to playing the pickup game, you already know you need to D up on this nigga, right?
Yeah.
So David Benavidez in the gym with Caleb Plant when the beef going down, nigga. You see this man work, you already know what he working with. Mm-hmm. Don't be acting like y'all niggas don't. Man, listen, man. If I'm in the gym and I see a nigga spar, okay, I know what he working with. I see this man work. So people acting like they don't know David Benavidez ain't know what Caleb Plant was working with. He knew that man was a boxer. Man, Ali invented the rope-a-dope, but they been doing the rope-a-dope, where you let a motherfucker punch theyself out, and then you go to beating their ass in the later rounds, man. That's all that shit was, man. Okay, he doing that little quick zigzag shit. He on his pivot. You know what I'm saying? He bobbing and weaving. That shit gonna slow down by 6 rounds. And then that's what David liked to do. David liked to punish you. He wanted to punish the man, but I'm a keep it G. You know how you play ball against somebody you know you can really beat, but you don't really go 100%.
Yeah.
Man, listen, bro. I guarantee you, he want to fight.
Just for exercise.
Listen, he want to fight Canelo so bad, bro, that he knew if he beat the shit out this white boy, Canelo might say, no, hell no, I ain't finna fight this motherfucker. Canelo already said he ain't gonna fight no Mexicans.
Yeah.
A nigga can't say that shit, man. A nigga can't say I ain't finna fight no more niggas. Listen, if you black, I ain't gonna fight you. I can't never go in the ring and say no shit like that. But they let Canelo say it. So when David Benavidez beat the boy up, he could have stopped him, but you know what I'm saying? I think the referee was helping the motherfucker out a little bit, man. But he could have stopped that boy, but he let the man punch on him for damn near 6 rounds.
Yeah.
Them little powder puff ass punches wasn't doing nothing to him. He knew the nigga ain't had no power. Man, he knew Caleb Plant ain't have no power, man. He eating that shit. Yeah, go ahead and do all that shit, cause round 6 and 7, just like I thought, he started busting his ass. He started busting his pussy.
Yeah, it's work. It's work.
You working the nigga. Nigga, you tired now. Everybody already know Caleb Plant gas out. He ain't got no stamina. Nigga, you can't be in no hit, man. That nigga, that's 168-pound division. Nigga, there ain't no lightweight.
Yeah, you gotta have power.
If you can't stop a motherfucker at 168, that mean you ain't got no power. Cause these niggas ain't no little bitty niggas, man.
168.
Bro, you ain't really known for knocking out people, man. You ain't known for that. Listen, David Benavidez knew this man ain't had no pop.
Yeah.
So he got the high guard. Nigga, if I'm fighting you coming at you with hands up with the high guard, nigga, that mean nigga take your best shot.
Yeah.
Go on and wear yourself out. Only thing he ain't do is the rope-a-dope. The only thing he ain't do is lean on the motherfucking ropes. Yeah, take your best shot.
So you basically say you took him to school.
Bruh, come on, man.
So fundamentally, he dismembered my boy. That's what you tell him.
Bruh, listen, everybody gonna say that David Benavidez couldn't figure him out, right? Man, the man done seen him spar. He done been in the gym with him. You think this motherfucker, he's a professional boxer. This man done peeped the man work. He knew, listen, he had a mission. He knew he was gonna wear that man out and then drop him in the later rounds. He didn't want to drop him in no early rounds and make Canelo scary. He trying to bait. I think he trying to bait Canelo. He trying to bait. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, you play a nigga that ain't got no skills. Like I'm talking to all the street niggas now. When you shoot dice or you go to the pool hall, you shoot a pool shot, he might lose a couple games on purpose. To bait you in, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And then okay, bet, double or nothing, nigga. Let's go. And then boom, take all your little money, and now you going back to the crib trying to sneak some more money out the house and go back, and your old lady don't know, and then you lose all that there. Come on, my nigga, I'm talking to all the street niggas. I ain't talking to the nerds. I ain't talking to the niggas that ain't never been in the gambling house. If you ain't never been in the gambling house, y'all need to go and log off this shit, cause I ain't talking to y'all right now. I'm talking about the niggas that been in the gambling house. When nigga get shot outside the gambling house, nigga done lost all their money. Nigga trying to come back and rob that bitch, nigga.
Yeah.
I'm talking about nigga come in that bitch with they title to their car, nigga. Nigga, that's what I'm talking about, nigga. So yeah, you motherfucking right, nigga. I feel like the man laid off and used the high guard. Let that man punch himself out, cause he knew the nigga ain't got no gas, and then punish him in the later rounds, man. Everybody got the scorecard like Plant was up like 6-0. I'm cool with that because I feel like the man knew he was gonna knock him out or stop him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That was his mind frame, cause he already ain't like the man. He wanted to hurt that boy. He wasn't going in there trying to box and look pretty. See, that's that Mexican style. But see, every time when a motherfucker talk about everybody talk about the Mexican style. That's something to be proud of. You go in there, take all the shot. But when they talk about the black style, it's he running. Nigga, you supposed to run. You ain't supposed to let a nigga hit you.
Yeah, you ain't supposed to let nobody hit you, man. Yeah.
Well, fuck.
Yeah, Julio gonna stand in front of you, but the thing about them, they precise when they land.
Come on, man.
They have great precision.
Listen, the slave always ran. Nigga, no master, no sub. He running until he got the fight.
Yeah, like cat in the corner.
Like a cat. When you get the cat back, your cat, meow. You get that motherfucker back against the ball. Yeah, nigga, we like, nigga. So that's cool to have the Mexican style when you want to hurt somebody, but nigga, if you know you ain't got the power, nigga, you supposed to run and clip their ass. Shit, nigga. Hey, listen. So they got a fight with Ryan Garcia and Gervonta Davis. You know about Gervonta, right?
Yeah.
So
I was just listening to the podcast with AB.
You know this man is a little bitty nigga, right? You know he a little bitty nigga for real, right?
Yeah, man. Tank.
He ain't gonna never. He can't. He tried that 140 shit with Barrios, right? And without a hydration cause. Cause he Tank, nigga, he spar big niggas, man. He don't give a fuck. That's sparring though. So he went up there and hey, listen, Floyd Mayweather in the corner talking about, hey man, you down on points. He like, what? That's when the heart came in. He went on and got that boy up out of there. But man, listen, man, I don't think he should never go up to 140, bro. Because 135 is his class. That's his weight. Cause his frame too little. He ain't gonna never get no bigger. And now he fighting Ryan Garcia. This man like 5'9", what he 5'10", and he got a quick ass left hook. Now this my thing. This my thing though with the rehydration clause. I think it's a good thing. Everybody think it's kind of like, oh, you scared of Ryan. You better be scared. You better be scared. You know why? Because nigga, Ryan Garcia that motherfucker was in Eddie Reynoso's camp. I'm scared of anybody that come out of Eddie Reynoso's camp, because everybody in Eddie Reynoso camp damn near was tested positive on that dope. Yeah. So nigga, you already done got bigger than the motherfucker. You done ducked so many goddamn fights. I don't know how the fuck nigga, ain't nobody testing you. Now all of a sudden they tell niggas, listen man, junkies hang with junkies. Just like robbers hang with robbers, dope boys hang with dope boys. Nigga, Canelo is your big brother at one point before y'all start beefing. Yeah. Nigga, when you see your uncle Booby when you was younger, nigga, then you wanna be like them?
Yeah, no doubt.
Okay then, so nigga, you emulate their style. So you mean to tell me a young nigga like Ryan Garcia in a camp with Eddie Reynoso and Canelo, his big brother, he wasn't trying to do the things that they were doing? You training like they training? Now all of a sudden you done got out the camp. You scot free. You ain't get tested. You ain't get caught. Everybody else done got popped. That sound like some street nigga shit. Nigga selling all the dope in the trap house. He leave to go fuck his baby mama. The trap house get raided. Everybody in the trap house go to jail but him, because he was in some pussy. You look like the luck of the draw. I'm talking about, and now you fighting a little bitty nigga. And you can't make the weight, so you say I want to go to 136. So Tank like, okay, we gonna go to 136, but it's on record that Tank already think he was juicing. Tank already said, man, he probably done cycled off. That's why he want to fight. That's why he ain't take the tune-up fight. So now he like, you know what? I'm gonna be smart. I'm the money man. Listen, Tank the money man. You getting money. Yeah, you might be ducking the killers, but a nigga like you, I'm scared of you because I think I can whoop you, even though you done took that juice. But I'm gonna make sure you can't balloon up past 150. People want this man to fight a welterweight. Cause you know goddamn well if Ryan Garcia could, bro, he'll balloon up to like 158 or 160 and come in there and try to bully that man. You know what I'm saying? But Tank smart, nigga. If you smart and you get money, nigga, you supposed to protect the bag. Fuck, nigga. Hey, listen. Fuck what a bitch think about you. Cause you getting the money. Listen. Ain't nobody giving a fuck about what you eating. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody, nigga, motherfuckers dying to the ring. When you get in that ring, you can die. So if you fighting a motherfucker that got enhanced physically, you already can die from a man that wasn't. Listen, you can already die from a nigga that ain't enhanced if they hit you right. Shout out, God bless the dead to Ezra Charles, man. He killed a man in the ring. Yeah. And he changed his whole style after he did that. He ain't used to go for the KO no more after he did that, man. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? So if you on steroids and you done took something to enhance yourself, you think that so this what I be trying to tell people, man, because you know I'm a personal trainer, right? So when you train somebody to get strong and you train bodybuilders, some of them dudes be on anabolic steroids, right? So they cycling on and off. So while they cycling on, they strong as fuck, right? So boom, they might get they bench up to like 425, 500, right? So when they cycle off, guess what? They still got their mass and their size. Just because you cycled off don't mean you done lost your power. You still got it, nigga. So you mean to tell me, oh, a motherfucker that cycled on some steroids, oh, well, he tested positive then, but he ain't testing positive now. Yeah, but he already done got the gains. Yeah, you already done got stronger. Just like, look, it's a picture. You gotta Google this nigga named Connor Bean, dog. You gotta Google Connor Bean, man. This motherfucker look like a super nigga. I'm talking about Jack, but you look at his before pictures, he look like a motherfucking nerd, nigga.
Nerd.
So you mean to tell me he talking about it was man, they said it was eggs, right? They came up with an excuse. But anyway, fuck that. You mean to tell me that all that mass that came from them eggs, man, nigga, fuck that. You still got gains. You still benefiting. You still benefiting from that juice. So I don't give a fuck if you did steroids when you was 17.
Sidebar, real quick, man. I thought about this the other day. I thought about you, man. Hey, real quick about wrestling. We go right back to the juice. It's about juicing. You the person that told me that wrestling wasn't real, man. Changed my whole world.
You know wrestling ain't real. Hey, nigga, fuck that. But no, all them motherfuckers in the wrestlers, all them wrestlers do steroids.
But that's what I'm saying. You told me that as a shorty. I was like, oh, what?
Listen, bro.
Man, that shit ain't real,
Listen,
man.
bro.
So go back to the juicing, though, because you won't.
If you did, listen, this is a perfect example, bro. I was in juvenile facilities, right? And we was right off Phillips Highway, man, Jacksonville, Florida, dog. Duval House. Everybody from Jacksonville know what Duval House is. So it was they had the bench press in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? So we had the little young white boy. He was diesel as fuck, right? But he used to play football in high school and shit, right? But he used to tell us he was on the motherfucking juice. So they used to have the bench press competition. And I'm talking about that little white boy used to bench, man, he used to throw that shit. And he was like, man, it's because of the juice. He had got his strength up. So, nigga, you mean to tell me that juice still ain't motherfucking working for you? Yeah, you done got stronger because of it. So now you mean to tell me because you done tested negative, oh, it's still cool for you to fight? No, nigga, you done got benefits from this juice, nigga. I can't never count you. I can't trust you.
Yeah, you can't really trust a motherfucker that juice, though, bro. Because you got to think, it's one thing to have a winning spirit, man. You do whatever it takes to win. Then it's like, nah, nigga, you a cheater. So back to Garcia, my nigga, he definitely.
I can't prove that he was on the juice though. I just know. Man, you know what I'm saying? I just want to clarify that. I want to clarify that. I just know that he came out of Eddie Reynoso's camp, and Canelo was his big brother.
Yeah, I wouldn't fall too far from the tree.
And I just know robbers hang with robbers, and dope boys hang with dope boys. Musicians, hey, all the hoes that fuck musicians done probably fucked another artist, cause everybody fucking the same circle.
Everybody fuck, yeah.
If you work at a warehouse, you gonna fuck all the hoes in the warehouse. If you work at McDonald's and you a hell of a nigga and you got any kind of game about yourself, you gonna fuck all the bitches that work at McDonald's.
Yo, facts.
So you gonna,
baby.
That's like the coach for Boston, man. You know, you fucking the bitches that's around you, man. You fucking whoever close to you. You fucking whoever close to you.
That nigga wild, bro. That nigga wild for that shit.
But you gotta think, man. Them hoes be coming on to him. They always trying to put it on the nigga. It be the bitches.
Yeah, like
you know them hoes be turning on the charm because they know you the money, man. Let's not act like the nigga was going at these bitches. This nigga get pussy thrown at him on the regular. He's a coach for the Celtics. This nigga just like the groupies throw themselves at the players. They be throwing themselves at the goddamn coach. These bitches know that he a coach. They know he the coach. They know he the coach. They know he the coach, bro.
Goddamn, coach.
They know he the coach. Come on, man. And then you got what the girl Nia Long? Oh, I'm gone, bitch. You bet. What you gone for, bitch? You washed up. You better come back. Cause ain't no everybody. Listen, man. Listen. I hate to disrespect the black woman, man, but when you got truth on your side, you can't go wrong. Nah.
What's up?
If you that type of woman that don't want to put up with no bullshit and you just feel like you want to be alone for the rest of your life, that's cool. But when you got a dude like this dude, you know, you got to understand that women gonna throw themselves at him. And if you can't put up with that, then you shouldn't be in a relationship with this mother. People be in denial and believing what niggas say when they be like, baby, I ain't fucking nobody. But you around the most beautiful bitches in the world on a regular basis, on an everyday, and you mean to tell me, Nia Long, you beautiful, don't get me wrong, but you older now, you know what I'm saying? Niggas be around these young babies, and it's kind of hard to resist. The temptation is like a stop sign, man. You gonna always run it every now and then, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, listen, man, you got to be realistic, baby. You got to understand that I'm a man, and that just I'm weak. A man is weak. The flesh is weak now.
Can I ask you this?
Yeah.
Was it? Do you think the black man was made to be monogamous?
No. Okay. Because you know we got a wife for every function, but you gotta be able to take care of them though. You can't just have a whole bunch of bitches and you can't take care of them bitches.
Them niggas had concubines.
Just like that, people be down in real talk. People be down in Nick Cannon, bro. But he can take care of all his girls though. He take care of all his children, man. People like, well, he can't raise all them children at one time. Why? When all the women are in cahoots, all the girls are cool with each other. Why they can't bring all the babies over at one time? Yeah. Why everybody got to make it so difficult than what it should be?
Yeah, I think society norms made it to where that shit frowned upon when it comes to us, because you know they think we just continue to have kids out of wedlock, but in reality we just reproduce faster, bro. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, like, yo, we got too many beautiful species of black women. So you think I don't want to fuck her?
Man, you know, shout out to the beautiful.
That's ain't that many Beckys that don't look like Beckys. Ain't that many redhead white girls don't look. If you go to the black culture, it's like, man, you know how many bad, pretty women that's melanated. So when it comes,
that's a whole nother subject, because it's a lot of white. Hey, listen, it's a lot of so-called white girls out there that's really black, but we ain't gonna talk about that.
Yeah.
They just don't know they black.
They don't know they black.
Yeah, man. But hey, real talk, man. But yeah, that's how it is, man. And they just made that man like he was just the demon. You know, you fucking bitches, we gonna fire you. Man, get out of here. These bitches fucking me. You fucking me. These hoes raping me, bitch. I can't turn down all the pussy. Now this bitch was close. She was real close. I couldn't resist it. It wasn't like she was a streetwalker. God damn.
That's what I like about the situation. They made it like,
yeah, like he was just some shit.
Yeah, this nigga was just ordering hoes and just going crazy and shit like that. Like, nah, this nigga had an affair within the organization, my dude. Come on, man. But
back to the question. You never answered the question. Who you think winning it all this year?
Oh man, this is gonna be a hard one, man. Contingent upon health, man. I like to look at it like this. I got 3 lenses on basketball, man. I got a betting lens. I got an analyst lens, just the X's and O's, and then you know I got the fan lens. You know what I'm saying? I just want to see what.
That's start with that one first. Start with that one first, and then go down the line.
All right, my fan pick. Okay, LA. You know what I'm saying? I'm on my LA. You know, I fuck with LA. You know what I'm saying?
That's what they want to see, though. Listen, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen because the powers the powers that be want to see that, bro.
He got to get fired. You know what I'm saying?
They want to see that because they gonna make it happen. They gonna get him there. It's up to him when he get there.
Facts. So I got LA just off the strength that you know you want to see LeBron. I just want to see LeBron do great things. Shit, my analyst lens. Shit, man, James Harden might get him one, man.
Huh?
James Harden might get him one, man. And I say that because
He balling like that?
he ain't even got to be balling like that. You got to think he's a back-to-back MVP.
So
He's
the best player on the team?
He's taking a step back. He can do so much more, but he's not, and that shows a level of maturity within his game. And by him being battle tested for all the battles he's been through, all he has to do is stay healthy to get to the playoffs. When he gets to the playoffs, it's on. I bet you're gonna see a whole different ball player out of that dude, man. I bet the house on that.
I don't know. He don't like to stay in shape, bro.
No, I mean that's you talking about last season, bro. That ain't this season. We talking about this season where he's been. He the reason why they've been 1-2 all year in the East.
That's why I fought with LeBron because LeBron invests money into his body, man.
Yeah. Hey, no, hell yeah. You know, Ron spent $1 million a year since he been getting this shit.
If you not doing that, you getting all that money and you ain't doing that, then I really don't like that, bro. I feel like you should be investing in your body. I don't think James Harden ever gonna do that.
Yeah. He got it together. He got it together. Like I said, I watched this shit, man. So he got it together. He definitely wasn't in shape post that trade from the Nets to Philly. But coming into this season, he got his shit together, and he been on point. You got to think he's the main facilitator.
So you got
Joel Embiid do not get. You got to think Joel Embiid. He don't come down and initiate the offense. It's James Harden who initiates the offense. So it's him that has to think. Okay, move, get out of here, bro. Move, back cut, screen, open, move. Boom, Joel Embiid, get the ball to Joel Embiid. Boom, that's how he gets the ball.
So you got LA.
It don't work like that.
So you got LA and you got Philly. Now who's the last one you say? You got the analyst pick. Then you got what else?
Yeah, just that's my analyst pick. Just my X's and O's with Philly. Just how I see it with Philly. The analyst fan pick LA. And like betting on the betting side, oh shit, I gotta say the Warriors, man.
The Warriors?
Yep.
Is everybody healthy?
It don't even matter. Shit, Steph back. Yeah, Steph been back. But and I say it don't matter because, like I said, they are a big market team in a small market because they was a small market, but they end up winning. So now they're a big market team. So if Steph is healthy, Clay is healthy, Jordan Poole is playing, Draymond is healthy, and they going into the playoffs and they seem like they got a shot. The powers that be, Vegas go because it's kind of like. You gotta think. We talking about championship caliber team. They know how to play that whistle. They know how to play through the whistle and play the whistle.
Hey, by going by what you said, I like Philly to win it all. You want to know why? You want to know why?
Oh,
you want to know why?
Where that come from?
You pick L.A., Philly, and who was that you just said?
Warriors.
The Warriors. You picked 2 West teams and 1 East team for your.
Yeah.
So that means LA gonna have to battle out with Golden State if it go by your route.
Yeah, one of those.
And that means you basically saying Philly ain't got no comp over there.
Not when they match up a little bit better with LA.
So you mean to tell me Milwaukee?
Match up a little bit better with
you mean to tell? Hold on, let me talk now.
Meaning LA match up a little bit better with.
No, but let me talk though. So you mean to tell me Milwaukee can't match up? You tell Milwaukee can't match up with Philly?
Yeah, Milwaukee can definitely match up with Philly. But
They can't beat them though.
I don't think they have an answer for this version of James Harden, man. I'm telling you, bro, it's different.
So I just wanted to get it. I just wanted to get it understood, because I feel like Philly is the team to beat. You know what I'm saying? So, and by your goal, you saying that they the only ones you see out the East.
They got the shooting, the athleticism, and the big, and then they got the a former MVP that can.
So I be rooting for the underdog.
That can come alive.
So that make them the underdog. That make them the underdog because you pick two teams out the West.
Yeah, the West is stronger. I mean, it's a gridlock in the West right now.
So I love rooting for the underdog. I ain't nothing personal against LeBron. I'm rooting for, you know what I'm saying? If Philly do come out the East, I'm gonna root for Philly. Cause I want to see Harden get one though. I ain't gonna lie. I just feel like the nigga ain't disciplined, man. The nigga had the team when they had the first OKC team, and he was coming off the bench. That was the team. That was the team, bro.
They was young though.
That was the team. They should have never broke that team up. They didn't know.
That's a small market team.
They didn't know. They didn't know what they had. They didn't know what they had.
They knew what they had, bro.
Man, they didn't know Harden was gonna be like that. That's why they got rid of his ass. How you get rid of Harden, nigga? They didn't know.
Man, they knew. They see what he did in the finals.
Bruh.
The playoffs against Kobe and all that shit. They knew. Yeah. They knew what was going on. They didn't have a...
Hey, man, hindsight is a motherfucker, right? Hindsight is a motherfucker. But what if they would have got... Hey, listen. No, real talk. What if they would have got rid of Westbrook instead of Harden?
They would have won a championship after championship.
Dang, I just want somebody else to say that shit, man, because I feel like Westbrook is a hell of an athlete. I feel like he could play football. If he wanted to, he could probably play baseball. He one of them type of niggas. You know what I'm saying? I grew up with a lot of them type of niggas, man. If an athlete can play all sports. Like LeBron is an athlete.
Yeah.
LeBron can play football, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Jordan could play football if he wanted to. He played baseball. Real true athletes. But some people are just more special. Like, I just feel like he was only an athlete. I don't feel like he never developed no jump shot. I feel like you just a real high explosive player.
Westbrook is he has nuclear athleticism.
That's it. He an athlete. He a major athlete.
It's hard to bottle all that athleticism up into a skill set. To a particular skill set. And I think that's what made Mike great, because Mike was able to take his nuclear athleticism and critique it, or just pinpoint to every skill set that he had, and that's called basketball IQ. So when you look at Russell Westbrook, he only spent 1 year at UCLA. You feel me? So he didn't get a chance to develop a sense of basketball understanding. So therefore, when he came into the league, he was thrown in the mix. You feel me? He didn't start his first year, but he eventually got the starting job the second year off the strength of his athleticism. So now, when you playing with that much athleticism and it's working for you, it's hard for you to scale that back and look at the game from a lens like a Jason Kidd or Steve Nash from a floor general perspective. So I say that about Westbrook, and he just never developed a basketball IQ, a high-level basketball IQ, and that's killed his career, in my opinion. And And look, they say this nigga is a scholar. Like, I don't understand.
I believe it.
This would fuck me up, because, like, you got niggas who can't really read and write, can play the fuck out of some basketball and know all the X's and O's and knowing what they got to do in all the plays. But you could take a nigga who could read a book at Ivy League level and he can't figure out plays. That's Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, man, you have a college degree and with no common sense, you dumb as a box of rocks.
Yeah, man. So that kind of like, you know, was Westbrook's problem in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? He didn't develop no basketball IQ. You know, he can do everything, but it doesn't make sense. You know what I'm saying? They come down on a.
The nigga went on a tear when he won that MVP. That time he won that MVP, that nigga was loose. After that MVP year though.
Let me tell you like this, man. Any player in the NBA can have an MVP type season with the green light.
Yeah.
Any player in the NBA can have. You got to think, bro. It takes a level of skill to get to that level. You know what I mean? So with the green light, man, if you got the green light and motherfuckers let it fly, shit, anybody gonna look good. That's why you see what's the kid, Jeremy Lin? Remember him?
Yeah, Linsanity.
Come on, man, stop it. So at the end of the day,
I just talked about that in my last video. Y'all need to go like, share, and subscribe, and go watch this last video on the Negro League. I talked about that shit. I talked about that in a lot of my videos, man. The powers that be gonna put who they want in front of the camera.
Yeah.
So if you champion and you getting all the money, that's because they want you there for real. You gotta really be a sneak attack and take a nigga throne like Buster Douglas did. They ain't want Buster Douglas to really win, man. Mike Tyson had fought like 12 bitches the night before.
Look, man.
With Bobby Brown, with none other than Bobby Brown.
Yeah.
Cocaine Cookie Monster.
Yes, sir.
Now you partying with Bobby Brown the night before the fight, nigga. You took that man for granted, man.
Hey, look. They don't call it sports and entertainment. It's not just sports. Sports and entertainment.
Hey, listen,
so the entertainment part is the business part.
This
we talk about you know, the looks and how certain situations are propelled to the front. Come on, man.
This what I be talking about. This what I be talking about because you got the fight fans and then you got the other side of the game. You got the business. Now the fight fans don't give a fuck about the business, and then you got the business. They say they give a fuck about the fight fan, but they really don't give a fuck about the fight fan because they really giving a fuck about the money. So the fight fan like, yo, I want to see this fight. I want to see this nigga fight this nigga, but he ducking him. Why the fuck? And then I'm still paying my money for these pay-per-views. But yo, the fight fans, the ones that's paying your money. So you gotta, but now hold up, I ain't through. So you gotta look at it through the fighter. The fighter like, yo, I got a family to feed, and if I fight all these easy fights, I can keep getting money and keep feeding my family. I might even feel like I can whoop these niggas, but I know that's a tougher fight for me. Like why would I go the hard route when I can whoop all these chumps? You feel me? Yeah. So you can't really blame niggas. Listen, you can't really blame niggas that don't give a fuck about the history books. But see, that's what I tell people, man. It's always gonna be a history book somewhere with your name written in it. So you gotta understand, nigga, it's gonna be a question mark by your name if you in it for the money. It's cool to get the money, but every now and then step out on faith, nigga, and fight one of these motherfucking killers, nigga. I feel like Shakur Stevenson #1 pound for pound in the game right now, as far as skill set.
AB, I think AB just said that.
And see, you got Gervonta Davis. He the face of boxing. Fuck Canelo. Canelo washed up. I don't. Everybody keep saying, "Oh, Canelo the face of boxing." Man, that bitch scary. He don't want to fight nobody, and he on drugs. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Once you take steroids, you automatically you out of my book. But no, nigga.
Earl Spencer or Bud? Who you got in that?
Nigga, I got Earl Spence. Nigga, Earl Spence #2 pound for pound on my list. Earl Spence, hey, listen, man. I'm talking about all killers. Shakur Stevenson, Earl Spence, and Jaron Ennis in that order, nigga.
In that order.
In that order. Don't tell me, oh, he ain't did shit and he ain't proved himself. He ain't fought nobody, nigga. Listen, man, you know we go by the eye test and by what the fuck we see. If a nigga got heart and he gonna call you out, ain't he? That's like a nigga calling you out and then you be like, no, man, I got something else to do. No, nigga, you gonna blame it on the money? See, that's the excuse. You gonna blame it. Oh well, he ain't getting enough money. You know what I'm saying? So the fight don't make no sense. The fight don't make no sense. That's the business part of the game. But the fight fans don't give a fuck about that though. The fight fans looking at it like, nigga, you ducking. You see what I'm saying? And it could be that. It could be the fact that he really want to get the money. And I don't believe that's in all the cases. I believe in some of these cases the niggas using the money to say they don't want to fight. But really, they really don't want to fight this nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, because I ain't going to say these niggas some cowards, but you got to look at Sugar Ray Robinson.
When Gervonta fight Garcia in April?
Yeah, 22nd. I'm watching that shit, nigga. I'm getting that fight. But hey, listen, Sugar Ray Robinson, they say he pound for pound #1, right? All time, right? But he ducked all the murderers role. He ducked Charlie Burley. He ducked Ezra Charles. Especially Ezra Charles before he killed that man in the ring. He definitely. You know what he told his promoter? He like, damn man, I thought you loved me. You trying, nigga? I'm too pretty to fight Charlie Burley. He was fighting all the white boys. That's where the money is, man. At the time Sugar Ray Robinson was fighting, man, we had a war going on, and we was in war with Hitler and all that bullshit. So anybody they felt like can whoop one of them white boys over there in Germany, they was gonna put it in, they gonna fuck with you, even if you was a nigga, just like Joe Louis did for him. They gonna use you up to fight they battle for him, cause they ain't had no white boys to go over there and kick all them fighters in Germany. So you had to use some niggas. And Sugar Ray Robinson was smart. That nigga was like, shit, I ain't finna fight these killers. I might be able to whoop one of them niggas, but I ain't finna fight these niggas. That nigga fought all the white boys. You know what I'm saying? So you got a chance to get the bag. Go on to get the bag. But just remember, the history books it's gonna always be a nigga like me that look through them history books and read. They say you wanna hide something from a nigga, put it in a book. You can't. I ain't the regular nigga though. I'm not the average. I'm super nigga. Cause I can read, nigga. I'm super nigga cause I can read. People talking about why they call yourself super nigga. Man, you got to understand that. Understand why steroids, why I be so hard on steroids, because we had to learn how to adapt. You know what I'm saying? So you think they not gonna adapt? They couldn't already beat us. We got the rhythm, we got the style. You see the little babies before they get to walking, they dancing in the black neighborhoods. They bouncing in their little strollers, ain't it? When the music come on, ain't it? You know what I'm saying? We got the rhythm in us. It's in us, man. That's another video. It's already in us. Man, listen, man. So when you got Tank already saying, man, I think he done cycled off some steroids. But I can't prove it. Probably, and then he tried to clean it up. He probably on some alcohol. He was drinking a lot. No, don't clean it up. They asked Floyd Mayweather. They was like, yo, you know what I'm saying? You think Canelo was on steroids when you fought him? He had to say no because he's Floyd. You can't say, but in the background, Leonard Ellerby was shaking his head like, He ain't say nothing, but you know how a nigga be like, yeah, he answered the question for the man. Yeah. Don't act like the history book. See, it ain't always history books. It's the camera now. The camera is the history book sometimes now. You know what I'm saying? So I got you on video shaking your head like, hell yeah, this motherfucker was on some juice. Cause nigga, once a junkie, hey listen, what Goody Moss say? A junkie is a junkie 365. Yeah. 365, nigga. Just cause when you go to Alcoholics Anonymous, cause I had to go to that shit when I got out the bed. Nigga, when you go to them meetings, even if you off alcohol for 30 years, nigga, you gotta say I am an alcoholic at the beginning of the meeting. Because nigga, you can always relapse. Once a junkie, always a junkie 365. So anybody that ever took some juice, man, you always gonna benefit from that juice when you took it, even if you don't use the juice no more. Yeah, it's in you. It's in you. It's in you. You got the benefits. So when they talk about Canelo, man, he ain't the face of boxing. Gervonta is the face of boxing right now.
Yeah.
He getting all the money, man. They charging $2,000. Man, they charging a lot of money for these tickets, man.
Yeah.
They charging $85 for the pay-per-view. You gotta pay $85 to buy the fight. You know niggas gonna be fire sticking that shit, but you know a lot of motherfuckers gonna support that fight, bro. Them niggas gonna get a lot of money for this fight, bro. So why wouldn't he have a rehydration clause, man, when he can maximize his dollars? Why would he fight a killer when he can fight this bum? He just being careful because he know this man probably, since you was in Eddie Reynoso camp, probably, I ain't saying you was, you probably was juicing, nigga. So I'm not finna let you balloon up and take the benefits of that juice and put it on me. I'm a little bitty nigga, I know what I am, but I'll knock you out on a fair playing field. Shout out to Deontay Wilder. I feel like Tyson Fury benefited from all that juice that he got caught taking, man.
Yeah.
Fuck what a nigga talking about. This man been a cheater. Then you got your gloves. You tamper with your gloves, man. I don't count none of them. I don't count none of them victories. I was
about to ask you that. What you think about the gloves, man?
I don't count none of them victories, cuz I can't. You cheated. Yeah, it's in the record books, but it's always gonna be a question mark by them victories. You don't want no question mark on your record book. Shit, shout out to Tom Brady, nigga. You got a question mark on one of them Super Bowls, on a couple of them Super Bowls, especially the one when they supposed to gave the ball to Marshawn Lynch on the 1 yard line.
Yeah,
man, listen, bro.
Come on, man.
Cause if you rewind the tape, Google that shit, like right before they was finna do that play, that stupid ass play where he threw the fucking interception. Tom Brady's face was looking crazy as fuck. Tom Brady was looking sick on the sidelines, man, because they knew they was finna give it to Marshawn Lynch on the 1 yard line. But what happened?
Pete Carroll.
It wasn't Pete Carroll, dog. It wasn't Pete Carroll.
Who was it?
The state of mind. The state of mind. You don't want this nigga to be the MVP. He ain't saying it in his mind, but he really, probably in a good way, he was like, no, I gotta get Russell the MVP, so I'm gonna call the play for him. He probably wasn't even thinking like, oh, I don't want Marshawn to get the MVP. He probably was thinking like, this my main man. I'm gonna get Russell the MVP.
Get Russell.
But your state of mind is wrong. This nigga done carried you and got you down there. Get a man the ball. Shout out to Walter Payton. They did the man wrong. You get the ball to the fucking offensive lineman to score a fucking touchdown. You know Walter really was heartbroken about that, bro. He wanted to score a touchdown in that Super Bowl. They dominated the New England Patriots.
Yeah.
That was the best defensive team ever. The best Super Bowl team I feel like ever assembled. We had offense and defense. Both coaches got toted off the field. Offense and defense. So this my point. Like, yo, y'all adapting too. They using steroids because they know they need to be stronger and faster. And then you got the niggas adapting to them because damn, y'all done got stronger and faster, so now the niggas are taking steroids. Shout out to Roy Jones. Roy Jones is one of my favorite fighters. But I didn't know the man was juicing. But I understand why. I understand you had to adapt. You moving up in weight, you fighting heavy weights, then you moving down, you trying to lose this weight, you trying to gain this weight, so you taking supplements. I understand, bruh, but you cheated, bruh. So same thing with Ryan Garcia, man. You can't make 135, so Tank already told you, okay, let's go to 136. Because I know it's hard to lose them extra 1 to 2 pounds at the end. But nah, nigga, I ain't finna let you rehydrate. But really, for real, the real truth of the matter, if you can't make 135, you really need to go on and move up to 140. Mm-hmm. Because you really a 140 pounder. So why is you trying to fight a 135 pounder? I'm giving you a 136, and I'm letting you balloon up 10 pounds. You can be 146 at the weigh-in.
So I'm taking it. You taking Tank in this fight.
Of course. Now, I'm not saying that Ryan can't beat Tank. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is I feel like Ryan ain't a real boxer like Tank is. Tank got the style. He got the rhythm. He got the defense. He know how to move his feet. He know how to get out of trouble. He one of them little bitty niggas that's hard to hit. You ever fought one of them niggas before?
Yeah, it's
See, I just be wanting to talk to niggas that done had real fist fights before. And you fight them little bitty niggas, man, you know you gotta watch them niggas 'cause they quick. You fight a big nigga, they trying to You fight a nigga your side, you don't know what to expect. You know what I'm saying? But when you fight little bitty niggas, some of them niggas be quick. You know what I'm saying? So he one of them niggas, them little bitty niggas that's quick. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. You fucking right. I feel like he gonna catch Ryan Garcia, man, with one of them motherfucking counters, man. Cause Ryan like to keep his chin up. But if Ryan catch him with that, cause he fast now. If Ryan box that man and run and let Tank chase him and catch him with a quick left, cause he got a quick left hook. And that's all Tank be talking about. Like, yeah, all you got is a left hook. See, you already acknowledging what you know can fuck you up. See, that's what Tank fucked up at. You acknowledging the fact that you know this man got a left hook that'll knock you out. He shouldn't have never said that. He shouldn't have said when they asked him the question like what.
Already.
Yeah, when they asked him, see, people don't even be knowing what they be saying, dog. When they ask him that question, talking about what kind of weapons do you think Ryan Garcia can use on you? What's his best weapon? He like, man, all he got is the left hook. After the left hook, he ain't got nothing. He ain't no complete boxer. So you underestimating that man. Same thing Mike Tyson did to Buster Douglas. That nigga fucking hoes and snorting powder with Bobby Brown tonight before. You feel me? So you around this bitch, you underestimating this man. This man is a boxer. He take punches for a living. You know what I'm saying? And he might have been on the juice. I said might have been. I can't never say until you test positive. I say, but nigga, you really suspicious to me. Because birds of a feather flock together. And you hanging with a whole bunch of dope fiends. How the fuck I know if I see a nigga that's on meth, man, and I see him hanging in a car full of motherfuckers, 9 times out of 10, that whole car is on meth. If I see some hoes popping Molly and it's a car full of hoes, 9 times out of 10, all them hoes popping Molly. You feel me? If everybody in the car smoking weed and this bitch, all the windows rolled up, you motherfucking right, I'm gonna feel like everybody in that car was smoking weed. So you got Ryan Garcia in a camp where everybody taking steroids and you fuck with everybody, nigga. I don't give a fuck. You done got big as fuck. You seen the pictures, the before and after pictures after 1 year, nigga. You jacked up. And even Tank said, he like, God damn, you got big as fuck. Fuck, nigga, I don't know, man. Fuck, niggas be cheating. You adapting, cause you know you can't beat us, so you gotta cheat us. So you got niggas taking the steroids now. They got to motherfucking boost theyself for. They like, fuck it, you. And when in Rome, do as the Romans.
Yeah, you gotta do what the Romans do.
Yeah. But I shout out to all the clean fighters, man, and all the clean athletes. Cause man. That's you can die in the ring, bro. So when they talk all that rehydration clause, he's supposed to get that shit. He went up to 140. Tank went up to 140 and fought at 140 already. They were like, oh well, he didn't get him the rehydration clause. He ain't know. And then I think it was for a belt. So I don't think he could do it. You know what I'm saying? So that go down the drain anyway. But nigga, if he could do it again, I bet he'll get a fucking rehydration clause again. Cause that you too little, nigga. You a little bitty nigga.
Yeah.
That's why I think Shakur Stevenson are really doing dirty, dog. It'll be a good fight, but I feel like in the later rounds, I feel like Shakur, cause he gonna box him. Shakur got the hands of God, bro. I'm telling you, that motherfucker, he precise, and he stand in the pocket and take your best shot, and you can't hit him. Like the Matrix, nigga. They talking about Lomachenko the Matrix. No, nigga, Shakur the Matrix, nigga. Real talk, dog. I'm putting you on some game. You know the eye test real in our family, bro.
For sure.
You know the eye test real.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, I ain't talking to nobody that ain't never fought before. I'm talking to niggas that done swung on a nigga and hit him in they shit. We got a lot of these niggas on the internet that ain't never been in no fist fight, man. You got a lot of niggas typing on the internet, hit the goddamn keyboard harder than they done hit a nigga before.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't never been in the penitentiary and a motherfucker called a motherfucker out and he had to take that call out, nigga. Ain't no that's the type of shit I be talking about. Like, it's a difference. It's a business side of boxing, and then it's the niggas like me that like, I don't give a fuck about what you getting paid, nigga. I want to see you fight this man right here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Cause it's about the money for you, but it's about who the baddest motherfucker for me. And both sides right, you know what I'm saying? Like, you supposed to protect your bag, and I'm supposed to want to see you fight the man. But if I never get it, it's up to me to keep buying it. You know, it's like a junkie. The junkie know he getting high. You know what I'm saying? So it's up to you to start smoking this dope. I'm gonna keep selling it to you. You know what I'm saying? And that's what Tank doing. The Tank doing the same thing he doing to we do to the junkies. Yeah, nigga, you want to see me fight, nigga, you gonna have to buy it. I don't give a fuck. I know you want me to fight Shakur. I know you want me to fight Devin Haney. I know you want me to fight. I might fight Frank Martin, but nigga, I don't want to fight him right now. I'm finna get this money. Now you either get it or you don't, nigga. What? And it's up to us, like, as a fight fan, to be like, you know what, you right, my nigga, and you ain't wrong. Cause we steady buying this shit. This shit $85 for pay-per-view, and niggas going to the fight paying $2,000. Man, come on, man. You right, bro.
Yeah.
Same thing with Earl Spence and on Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford, you wrong, my nigga. I ain't trying to say you scared. I'm just saying though, bro. From the fight fan perspective, nigga, it look like you ducking that man. Like, you don't really want to fight him, so you using the money to say the money ain't right, or, oh no, it's the money. Nah, man, we ain't trying to hear that shit. Cause that's what the white man do. They tell you one thing like, nigga, you gonna piss on my head and tell me it's raining?
Yeah, that's for
you think I'm that dumb, nigga? Like I can't see through? I'm a street nigga. All street niggas stand up and tell me y'all don't see through that shit Terrence Crawford doing. Pray for me if I'm wrong now. I'm just saying, I don't like that shit, nigga. Fight that man. Now you finna fight. Who this nigga? He finna fight Rocha? The name even sound like he's some shit. This another tune-up. You done got 2 tune-ups in 1 year, nigga, and Earl ain't fought since last year, man. That man got a layoff, bruh. Come on, man. Now you want to spin the block. Oh, okay. Now you want to fight him. Oh, okay. You using the same tactics white folks did to black people, man. Let a nigga get older. Let him get a long layoff and then fight him. Oh yeah, we ain't gonna. Jack Dempsey told Jack Willis, oh, we ain't gonna fight you. Cause we don't fight black fighters, nigga. It ain't because you don't fight black fighters, because you know the black fighters will kick your motherfucking ass. Somebody pay no attention to all black challengers. Yeah, you know why? I know why. You saying it's because you don't like niggas, but it ain't really because you don't like niggas. It's because you don't like niggas, but you know them niggas will whoop you.
Yeah, put the nukes on you, man.
But no, man, I don't like that, man. Terrence, you need to go on and fight that man, because I got Terrence in my top 5.
Yeah.
And I was upset because I dropped the pound for pound list out, and I got the nigga on the top 5, and then he pulled the stunt. I'm like, damn, come on, bro, I just put you in the top 5, pound for pound. I mean, I know my pound for pound don't mean shit, but nigga, my opinion matters, nigga. I'm a real nigga. I ain't no motherfucker Rudy Poo ass nigga. I'm a G nigga. Fuck what you talking about, nigga. You need a lot of people respecting bullshit opinions. You respecting the nigga you respecting flaw niggas' opinions. You respecting niggas that probably play with little baby booties and shit, man. I'm talking about you got pedophiles out here on the internet. You don't even be knowing these motherfuckers, man. You ain't got nobody to vouch for you. I just see niggas on the internet giving their opinions and shit. I ain't heard damn nigga vouch for him. Like what kind of nigga this nigga is, man. You know we can call plenty of people from the family and be like, hey, tell them about, you know what I'm saying, what's going on with me. Or I tell them about, yeah, nigga, I got my little cuz Brad. You know this nigga smart as fuck. This nigga like on some nerd shit when it come to stats and all this shit, nigga. This nigga, yeah, you can't debate this nigga about none of that shit. Cause he on this shit. I know that because I know you, nigga. Niggas know me, man. So, man, I be like, man, I don't know these niggas, man. These niggas weird, bro. So when they tell me about fighting, I'm like, bro, have you ever been in a fist fight? First of all, nigga, because a lot of niggas shooting niggas, man. You know, niggas been shooting, but Nah, it's at a point at an all-time high. Niggas ain't doing no tussling. You feel me? The only time you doing some tussling when you go to that penitentiary, 'cause you know you gotta check the guns in at the door at the penitentiary. Ain't no guns in that motherfucker. And the only time you really tussling on the streets is if you at work and you ain't got your gun inside your job. Other than that, on the street, nigga peeling your whole wig back. So I understand where a lot of these guys be acting real tough. Cause you know, a baby can kill you. That don't mean you no tough guy. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
But no, man, I'm like, man, I had to come on here and get my opinion, man. I knew that you was up, and I had to go and call you. But yeah, shout out your Cash App, man, because I got the wrong screen on here, right? So shout that out, your Instagram, because they might take us off air. Because I tell it like it is. I meant what I said when I said what I said. I said it again like I said it then. Ain't no shame in my game. So yeah, give your own Cash App.
No doubt, man. Master Bradford tweets well. Cash App, you know what I'm saying? Master Bradford underscore on Instagram, hit me up, holla at me. Yeah, man, how was your man?
Yeah, but I thought your Cash App was $LBCOOP 2012.
It might be, I don't know, bro. You probably
Yeah, the nigga don't know what's Cash App. You just smoking some good shit, man. What you smoke? What's the name of that shit?
Oh man, White Widow, man.
White Widow. Ooh. I don't even know what there's some runts I got. But hey, your Cash App, this nigga Cash App is $LBCOOP 2012. Tighten up,
Yeah.
Master Bradford.
My bad. Thank you.
Everything is backwards. Y'all gotta check my video out, man. Y'all better check my video. Y'all fuck with a nigga. Like, share, and subscribe. We gonna cut the live. Hey, no, hold up. I forgot about the Final Four. Talk about the females and the Final Four, cause we got a Final Four that I ain't never really seen these teams before.
Oh man, I'm on fire. My bracket's on fire right now, man. Like the last 7 years, man. My bracket been on fire, man. I don't know, man. I know how to pick them, man. I got UConn going all the way right now, and
that's the big school.
Texas lost. Yeah. Well, all the big schools knocked out, man. We talk about the old betting and the business of the thing, man. You ain't got no number ones in this shit right now. So ain't no number ones for win, the NCAA tournament this year. So. Yeah, I got UConn on fire. San Diego, man, that kid out there, he balling. He balling, man. And that's what you was talking about with the whole boxing thing. Heart, man. You watch sports because you relate to the whole heart shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, this kid got heart, or boxer got heart, bro. You resonate with that. You know what I'm saying? We don't. As the general public, you vicariously live through these, these figures, so you like to see that type of shit. So in the tournament, man, it's good to see these kids playing their heart out, man, going for dolo. You know what I'm saying? So
you got UConn winning it.
Yeah, I got UConn taking it all, man. Yeah,
so what about? Hey, listen, I'm sexist. I ain't gonna lie. When it comes to the women, I ain't really watched the women's basketball because I think they need to lower the goals at least 1 foot to let them dunk. But I do, you know what I'm saying, admit that I look at the teams and judge them by how they look. And LSU got some beautiful young black sisters on that team, so that's probably why I want them to win. But who you like in the because I know you gonna be on the level and on some professional shit. Who you like to win in the Final Four on the women's?
I'm playing 2 brackets now. I got LSU with 1 bracket going all the way, and I got Don Staley, South Carolina, and them going all the way. So
out of South Carolina and LSU, who you like?
South Carolina, I gotta go with my girl Don Staley, man. I always been a fan.
What's her name?
Don Staley. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
She's point guard. Gold medalist.
Oh, you talking about the coach?
Yeah.
Who they start? I don't know. I don't be keeping up. I don't be knowing the players' names or none of that shit.
Yeah, I I ain't go front. Like I ain't key on, you know.
I'm gonna have to do some research on that because I want to know their names, man. Because them girls be balling for real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like this.
Girl out there at LSU, she cold.
Hey, this the thing. You see how the power switch from UConn to them other schools, right?
Oh yeah.
Them girls are like, fuck that. We finna go to somewhere close to home, nigga. They was like, fuck that UConn shit, nigga. Yeah, y'all did good for a minute, but
have no hard time getting them out there now.
yeah, they can't recruit like they used to no more. But now, man, hey, that'll be a good one though. Them two teams right there, no doubt.
Yeah,
I'll watch that.
Don't sleep on them. Yeah, don't sleep on them little white girls either, boy.
Hey, I ain't gonna see. That's what I'm saying. See, I ain't gonna never sleep on them because I know they take their craft serious. See, niggas, that's what's wrong with niggas, man. Niggas don't be taking it serious. Niggas be counting on their natural ability to beat motherfuckers sometimes, and then you got another group of people that work extra hard because they know that y'all got natural ability, and then when you come in there, they in more shape than you, because the human body is the human body, and physiology is physiology. If I do my aerobics and my cardio every day, and you don't, I'm gonna be in better cardiovascular shape than you. Period. Even though you might get me for the first 6 rounds of the fight, but you know what I'm saying. I know after the 6th round I'm gonna punish you. You know what I'm saying.
Come on home, bring it on.
Even though you got the natural athletic and all that quick shit, but yeah, man, I feel like we don't take that shit serious. You got people like LeBron that take that shit serious and invest money into their bodies. And that's why I just wanted, before I end this live, I want to shout out to all the dope boys that got children. I know y'all be wanting to put your boy in football, and y'all be wanting to put y'all boys in basketball. Man, put y'all boys in the baseball, man, when they young. You feel me? Cause we got to think about we can take that shit and take it to another level. Take all the niggas out the NBA and see what you got. Take all the niggas out the NFL and then see what kind of league you'll have. You see what happened when they took all the niggas out the MLB. Don't nobody want to watch that shit. I said it before, nigga, I'm telling you, and they figuring out ways, like I said, to make the game faster, because they see people ain't watching it no more like that. It ain't America's pastime no more. America's pastime back in the day was because it was number white folk watching it back then. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, put your kids in baseball, man. And you got all this dope money, man. You want to see your kid run touchdowns, that's cool. But man, let them play baseball again, man. Let's get the major leagues, man. Get some top athletes like imagine a motherfucker like LeBron James just only concentrated on baseball instead of basketball his whole life. You understand? Come on, man. These are natural athletes. Look at Kareem Hunt. That motherfucker hit a baseball and run the bases in 13 seconds if you let him. 13 seconds he'll run around them, I bet you. Just like Cool Papa Bell did back in the Negro Leagues. Ain't nobody running the bases in 13 seconds. Somebody tell me who run the bases in 13 seconds, man. Like you hit that bitch off the back wall and this motherfucker done ran the base in 13 seconds. You couldn't get the ball to home plate in 13 seconds. So that's what I say, man. You got these athletes out here, they concentrating on football and basketball because in poverty it's hard to put your children in baseball because of the fees. So y'all niggas do like old Part Twice say, man, if you feel like you got a young little protege, man, put him in baseball, G. I'm saying, because you got the longer career, you can get the money the longest. These niggas getting $200 million contracts.
Yep.
Easy money. You ain't gotta worry about getting hurt. You ain't gotta worry about nothing. You just go out there and hit a fucking ball and run around the base. You got fat motherfuckers playing baseball. This motherfucker came, Big Poppy couldn't lose no goddamn weight. As long as he can throw that goddamn baseball. Fuck. Put your children in baseball, niggas. All right, mama, you got a good job. Put your child in baseball, mama. If you ain't got no nigga in your in your life, man, you doing good for yourself, and you know you need to put your kid into some sport. Put your child back in baseball, man. I want to see some more athletes like Reggie Jackson, Dwight Gooden, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Sean Dunston. Come on, man, nigga. We trying to get. Come on, man. What was the shortstop for the Cardinals back in the day? The Wizard.
Ozzie Gibbs, man.
Man, come on, man. We had some motherfucking classics out there, nigga. Real showstoppers, nigga. I'm talking about, okay. I'm digressing, man. But yeah, man, it was a good show. You know what I'm saying? We gotta chop it up on something different tomorrow. I gotta see what the trending topic is, man. I'm gonna let you run the show, put your cash app up this bitch. But yo,
look, man, only you can do it, man. Only you can do it, man.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna see how many people hit the like button, man. You know the haters ain't gonna never. If you was a real nigga, stand up and hit the like button, hit the cash app, donate, try to, you know what I'm saying? We trying to start working this 9 to 5, man, and do this shit, do this here 9 to 5, man, so y'all can help out. You know what I'm saying? It's a real struggle. Nigga just had a baby. You know what I'm saying? Cuz around this motherfucker with cheering. We got to get this money up. You know what I'm saying? We gonna still talk that shit, and we gonna give you the game. You know what I'm saying? How it's supposed to be given. But you know the game ain't for free. So the least you can do for me is hit the like button. Huh?
Yes, sir.
And we about this bitch. Y'all stay safe, stay blessed. Remember, watch all the videos and hit all the like button. If you